Hello and welcome back to Stocking Fillers. It is the 13th of December and today we've got probably what I would consider a hidden gem. And by gem, he's not a youth player. By no means is he a youth player. He is 28 years old. He'll be 29 in about 3 days in my save game. So he's definitely a more experienced player, but he's probably one of the better players who you may never have heard of. It is 28-year-old / 29-year-old, I guess, Argentinian left midfielder Nicolas Aguirre. Aguirre? I don't know. Nicolas. We'll just call him Nicolas. He's a bit of a weird one. No, I don't mean that in like a horrible way, but I mean in terms of positions he can play. He's a left midfielder, central midfielder, maybe a right midfielder, a defence midfielder, a left winger, and possibly a striker. Personally, wouldn't play him as a striker. He's got 8 finishing, which isn't the best. Also 8 composure. If you're going to play him as a striker, he's not scoring many goals for you. Technically, I think Nicolas is pretty good. He doesn't have any stats above 15, but he's certainly got a lot that are 15, a few 14s as well. So 14 crossing and corners. He's got 15 free kicks, long shots, passing as well. In terms of defensive technical attributes, he's not got some great ones. Marking and tackling, not the best. Heading, can't header. Also, can't finish, as I've mentioned. Mentally, he's got some reasonable stats. They're not amazing, but they're also not awful. He's got some 13s and 12s in there. Physically as well, he's also pretty decent. He's fast, 14 and 13 acceleration and pace respectively. Stamina as well of 13. Strength of 11 isn't the best, but he's a winger. I would personally say that Nicolas is one of those players that if you play the right formation, he could probably do a reasonable job at a low-down Premier League side. More likely Championship level, but I think in the Premier League, if you are, say, a Norwich or somebody of that level, he might be a good option as a rotation left midfielder. In terms of his hidden attributes then, his current ability is actually 120. They do say in the pre-game editor, that they recommend his current ability should be 121. 121 is actually very good. It is a very good Championship midfielder, basically. Potential ability of 134, he's not going to get much better, is he? Have we got someone who's eligible for the EU? No, we don't. He has no Argentine caps, doesn't even have any second nationalities either. So, when I say he'll be good for a Championship level side, you won't get him at a Championship level side unless you're in France, maybe Spain, somewhere like that, where the non-European rules are slightly more lenient, shall we say. He is wanted at the start by Strasbourg, Angers, Brest and Malaga. So there you go. 1 Spanish team, 3 French teams. I think actually all of those French teams are Ligue... Yes, Angers, Ligue 1, Brest are Ligue 1, and Strasbourg, I'm assuming, also Ligue 1. So yeah, they reckon he's going to be a Ligue 1 level player, which is pretty decent. Looking at his history as well then, he spent the majority of his career in Argentina, playing for Arsenal de Sarnadi and then also for Lanús. Then went off to China for 5 whole games and then into Spain for 16 games, scoring a goal for Granada as well, before ultimately being released and then available to pick up for one of you lovely people to sign. That is going to do it for today's episode of Stocking Fillers. It is the 13th of December. It is Nicolas Aguirre, the 28-year-old Argentine left midfielder. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and I'll be back tomorrow for day number 14 of Stocking Fillers.